Howdy, folks. Spencer here, and we are right in the middle of the summer event, so there's not going to be too much big news items to really talk about here, but there are a couple things that those of you that are playing the game are going to want to take advantage of. The first thing to really talk about is this weapon I'm holding right here, the Shax cannon. So by now, I imagine most of you have heard that you can get this free through a giveaway. The Shax cannon, or the portable phaser cannon special issue, is typically a lobby weapon, but there's a giveaway running through Steel Series, which I'll have linked in the description below, that will net you a code that will give you it, some inventory slots, and some other little bonuses on a single character. So, whereas most of the giveaways we have, you could just go right to their website and get the code, you got to go through a few more steps with this one, unfortunately. You're going to have to download this app from SteelSeries, and then on the app, you need to go to the giveaways tab after you have signed in, and you will then hit the button to get your key. So it's a few extra steps, but it is, if you're after a free ground weapon that does really well, this is a really good ground weapon to have. I think a lot of people have made a comparison to this being like a phaser version of the Boolean cannon. I, I think there's probably a few little differences between the two weapons, but suffice to say, the Shax cannon is a really good weapon, and for free, it's very much worth grabbing. So once you've entered the code into the ARC website, link will be down below if you need that. You go in game, go to your C store, go to the promotions tab, and then you'll just want to scroll down until you see the Steel Series Summer Blast Pack there. And remember to claim this on the character you want it on, because only one character will get it. So make sure you're claiming it on a character that ideally doesn't already have the Shax cannon, unless you want it for one of your bridge officers. But in addition to that, you will get a Ryzian Tribble, 12 inventory slots, and 1 small XP boost. So it's a pretty nice little giveaway there. Highly recommend you take advantage of it. Now, the next little bit of news here is that we have an upgrade event running. This will be running, well, it started a couple hours ago and will be running through July 11th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So if you've had anything you've been needing to upgrade, make sure to take advantage of that. If you're brand new to the game, first thing you should always be upgrading is going to be your weapons. Your weapons going from like Mark 12 to Mark 15 will pretty much double their damage output. So those are going to be the most significant pieces of gear for you to upgrade right off the bat. Consoles do also see a nice bump up from 12 to 15, but the weapons see a huge jump up. We've got some patch notes here where they fixed a few things, and I just want to address a couple of these. They've resolved an issue that was causing some swimsuit pieces to not appear properly. And if you are still having issues, Kale has posted on Twitter asking that if you're still having issues, to respond to him over there with your character's gender, race, and the name of the costume piece you're having issues of, and to send some pictures. So if you're having issues still with any of the summer event costume pieces, I'll leave a link to his tweet also in the description below. Just head over there and respond to his tweet, giving him all the information he needs to help you get that issue resolved. They've fixed an issue that was preventing the plus turn rate at full impulse passive bonus on the Nadarian Defender console from working. I still believe that the plus turn rate when you're only at full impulse is basically a wasted passive anyway, so this doesn't matter. Couple other little fixes here or there. Attack pattern Lambda has had some changes to it to help with PvP. Very surprising, I know. The Borg Juggernaut has had some fixes for its skin. Apparently, it would have some white textures on it, so that's been fixed. Just a few other minor fixes here. No big changes, really. And we're in the middle of the summer event. We've had the big releases out in the past couple of weeks, or the past month or so. That there's not going to be anything really big game changing for the game for a couple weeks, most likely. So I think that pretty much wraps everything up. I do want to shout out K-Wolves here. K-Wolves has a video that I'm going to link in the description below. And this is for people that are trying to grind the Lola Nut favors from the summer event. For those of you that don't know, grinding out these Lola Nut favors will net you a fair bit of EC if you decide to sell them. The prices for a full stack of favors is currently a little bit cheaper at 13.5 mil, but if you're just a bit patient, you wait towards the end of the event or afterwards, you can typically get about 20 million EC per stack of these favors. And Cables has a video that I'm trying to find here that goes over his approach to doing the Horgon hunt on several characters to net a bunch of Lola Nut favors. So I'll leave this linked in the description below for you to check out if you're interested. So head on over there if that's something you're wanting to see. But that is going to be it for me today. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.